Hi guys, it's been a minute. So I am in Edmonton, and I figured I'll take you guys on a drive. I'm on my way to Red Deer. It's been a while since I came on here. It's been busy, but I thought I'll come on here. We'll take a drive and have a chat. I hope the Edmonton road is not that busy. So I just stopped by this mall to change an outfit that I bought that was too big. So this mall is called the Outlet Collector Mall. So it's one of the big malls in Edmonton, and it's full of mostly outlet malls. Okay, and that's in Edmonton. It's close to the airport. So yeah, and I hope you can hear me properly. Let me change the position of my microphone. But I hope you can hear me. If you're on live, come and let me know if you can hear me, okay? And yeah, because we're going to be talking today about, how do I call it? Canada Japa. Is it still worth it? Is the Canada immigration still worth it? There are so many things that are going on right now in Canada, as you've all heard. Like they're restricting student visas and trying to reduce the number of temporary immigrants coming in. So when they say temporary immigrants, they mean like people on visitors visas, and if you don't have permanent residence, so what they call the PR, right? So that's that, and we'll also look at why now, like why is Canada doing that now, and what is the way forward? Will it be better? Is Canada completely closing out their immigration? Okay. Go. Bear in mind that Canada brought in close to, was it a million students? So I don't know if I have my numbers correct. I'm not able to verify online, but if it's not correct, I will do a video and edit it. But I'm pretty sure it was a big number that Canada accepted students in, right? So they're trying to close that gap or minimize it, and I've made a few videos, so if you haven't seen those, check out my other videos on the channel, right? And also let me know if you prefer me to do like lives instead of uploading videos, because editing videos takes a lot of time, right? So let me know which you prefer. So let's go back to the topic. So first of all, why is Canada initiating all these things right now? We need to know that next year is an election year, right? And like every economy is being pinched, especially with the interest rates, with petroleum with petroleum prices as well, right? So it's not only Canada, and also because there's a housing crisis. So some people are trying their best to make it look like, oh, it's because of the immigration, um, it's because Canada accepted so many people. That's why there's a housing crisis. But the housing crisis has been going on for a while. They didn't resolve it. They were just bringing people in. So now it has ballooned up, right? So that is the main issue there. So now, well, they think, okay, they brought in too many people, so let's close that gap. But is this the end of immigration for Canada? I don't think so, because Canada makes a good chunk of revenue from all these applications. Imagine a visitor visa is $100. How many people apply? Millions of people apply. And how many people get rejected and apply again and again? So if they gave 900 students visas, right? Multiply that by how much they charge. That's how much revenue they're making. So there is no way that the immigration is going to completely halt, but they're just going to minimize it, right? And also, is this the end? Does that mean that you cannot come with a visitor's visa and change to work permit anymore? Yes, you can absolutely do that. Remember, before, in order to change your status, you had to send your application outside of Canada, and the nearest visa office is in the US. But because of COVID, they opened this app so that you can change your status right here in Canada, okay? And I think that is going to end sometime next year. I think in February or March 2025. I will double check the date again and put that in the comments section for the exact date. So if you had that in your plans to come in and change your status, now is the time to do so. Now is the time to come in. Make sure that you're coming prepared, guys, okay? Make sure you're coming prepared, and you have, like, find accommodation. When you come, try to look for accommodation online. Accommodation is tricky right now to even just rent out a one bedroom. You're looking not less than $1,000. It also depends on what province and city you go to, right? So if you go to an expensive city like Toronto, Vancouver, those are going to be expensive. And just remember that right now you're competing with Canadians, okay? Because most Canadians are struggling to find homes too. So you, as an international person, are going to struggle as well. So try and be ahead of your game and start looking before you come, right? Also, most people that are renting look for references, right? So they need somebody who will be able to pay their rent for them. I wouldn't want to be renting my place and don't know if the person is only going to stay for like a month, and then I have to look for someone else again. So that is the main disadvantage of someone being just on a visitor's visa, or an international person competing with the Canadian market, right? The other thing is with jobs as well. Same thing. Right now, if you're coming as a visitor, this is the time to come, because there are so many job fairs going on. There are about 2 or 3 job fairs going on in Calgary, some in Edmonton as well, and other cities. So you can always Google like job fairs and see the dates and plan around that. And also that to just note that you're again competing with Canadians, right? Because some people are looking to change their jobs. Some people didn't have jobs. Remember, COVID affected every country, even including Canada. So there are some people who were not working, decided to do other things. Maybe now they want to come into the workforce. So they're going to be applying for jobs as well, right? So the main thing is, yeah, Canada is doors is not closed. It's still open, but you have to be strategic. You have to plan ahead. You have to look online and see which cities are really hot right now in the, what do you call it, real estate, rental, cities that are hot. That off the top of my mind I can tell you: Toronto, Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton. Those cities are hot, right? So if you come, it's not like you're gonna come today, tomorrow you get a job, or tomorrow you get a place to rent, right? Come prepared. Maybe you might have to be in an Airbnb for a month before you find a permanent place to stay, right? So, and I mean, Canada is still a lovely place. Hey, we're all hustling. You have to choose your hustle, right? And where you want to hustle. Everywhere is hard. You get my point. Canada is hard. Ghana is hard. If you go to Nigeria, it's hard. Everywhere is hard. But you have to choose your heart according to what you can stand, right? Whereas some people are leaving Canada to go to Australia, to go to UK, and others have decided to stay, right? Why have some of us decided to stay? Well, if you've been here for a while, it's very difficult to just approach yourself to another country, right? Two, you also have to think about retirement. Why are we all here? Obviously, the ultimate goal while we're here is that we're working, right, for our future, for our kids, and also to have a good retirement. So if I've stayed here and worked and contributed into the retirement system for 10 years, I'm not just going to uproot myself because right now things are hard and go somewhere else, right? It might look easy on the outside, but in that country, you are now going to start afresh again, start working again, and contributing into the pension fund. Well, why are we not going home either? Because back home, I